for you, we saw the video of you 1 year ago to the day you signed, manifesting all-pro, highest paid, all-pro, highest paid. First of all, to be able to sign on the 1 year anniversary is incredible. But for you, why did you feel like you were in a position even to make those demands? And what is it like now to see that it came to fruition, that you were able to manifest that?
Yeah, it's still surreal that, I'm in this predicament. I still watch the video over and over again, just like proud of myself. I don't know. I guess it's feeling like a proud parent. I'm like, wow, he did that. Like, good job, kid. And it's just an amazing feeling. And, I put the work in for it. It's something that I always had as my goal. And, I attacked every single day like that. We just made it happen.
Everybody has their why and their motivation. And sometimes people say, oh, once someone gets paid, are they going to be as motivated? What's going to be the thing now to motivate them? For you, what is that thing now? Is there a chip on the shoulder still, even though you are the highest paid? Or do you have to almost find new motivations now?
Not at all. I feel the exact same way I did before. Regardless of what deal I had, I'm still going to be that same person. I'm a greedy person. I'm never really satisfied with my body of work, and I always feel like I have a lot of areas of my game that I can improve on, which I can improve on, and that's my goal, just to be better than I was than the previous year. So I'm excited for this year. I have high expectations for myself, and I'm going to put the work in and continue to put the work in, but I'm just excited that I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
I imagine one of the reasons that one of the things you wanted to manifest was the all-pro is that there's the individual respect, there's your friends, your family, your teammates, but then there's league-wide respect. Do you feel like now getting a contract like this is going to impact the way that you are viewed by the league overall?
Yes, 100%. I'm sure it will, but I feel like the biggest goal for me was to make sure that I did it for myself. It's cool, everybody knows that it's all pro and things like that, but when you do it and you look back at it and it's like, wow, I did that, like, I'm capable of doing anything. And so it's really just making myself proud in that aspect of achieving that goal.
But I feel like a lot of times guys feel like they represent their position, that you are, whenever you get a contract, that you're not just doing it for yourself, you are doing it for the rest of your position, as people do what they call resetting the market, which is definitely something that you did for safeties and DBs. For you, what was the importance of that, or even the emotion and feeling behind that, as you realized that you essentially did a service to all of your fellow safeties and DBs out there?
Yeah, it's nice knowing that. All the younger guys coming up, I know they're happy because, all you can do is really reset the market for the younger guys underneath you, and for everybody that's trying to get that, big contract. It just sets the market, and, my goal was to set it so the next guy underneath me can set it. So, next time when I'm making long enough, to the next contract, I can set it again. So, that's a goal, and, it's good being able to do that.
I know for you that you have given a lot of respect to your dad and the influence he's had on you, but you've also wanted to carve your own path, that even though you're a junior, you wanted to make a name for yourself as well.
Yeah.
How much did this contract feel like it's helping you do that? And just looking at these last 4 years, where you're at in your career, how much do you feel like you're able to say, yes, I learned from here, but I am also now my own player and I've established my own name?
Yeah. That's just about improving every single year. But, looking back, my dad had a fantastic career, played for 14 years, was all pro bowler and all these things. And then when you start to look at it, you start matching up the things that he's accumulated over time. I'm like, okay, so my first 4 years, got the Super Bowl, got the all pro, got a Pro Bowl. So it's like, I'm just trying to build on that so I can have the upper hand on him when it's all said and done, when we talk about careers at the end of the day.
And now Jordan Whitehead is back alongside you playing the safety role. What excites you about knowing that not only do you get this big deal, know you're going to be here, but you get to be back alongside a guy like Jordan?
Yes, came in as a rookie and played with Jordan for my first 2 years. And, having him back, seeing the growth that we both had as players, has been phenomenal. Just to have him on the team, that way we can come back and work together. It's going to be a fun season. And, I've seen how we both matured, and, he could pick my brain, I could pick his brain about different things and how things work over time for him. But it's going to be fun. He's a great player. He's a playmaker, and I think we're going to have a great season together.
And for you, Tampa specifically, what was the impact of that on your decision to continue to want to be here and sign this contract? Not having been from here, but now living here for 4 years, your impressions of Tampa, the city, the fans, the organization, all of that, how much of a factor was that as well?
Yeah, when I first got here, I didn't know too much about Tampa. And, over the years, it's become my home. And I'm glad that I'll be here for 4 more years and just call Tampa my home. I never thought I would be down here in a million years, but, it's a phenomenal spot. The city's amazing, and I've been loving it so far.
A lot of people have goals. A lot of people have dreams. A lot of people work really hard at those things, but not everybody achieves it to the level that you have. Why you?
Why me? It's God's plan. It's all God's plan. You know, I'm always grateful for the opportunities that he's given me to, you know, go out here and just live out my dream. And after Lord, you got to put the work in, you know, and, you know, that's an everyday thing. You know, you have to be able to come in here and change your best every single day. And you can't get complacent. You know what complacency does? You know, everybody's replaceable. You know, you can be doing great 1 minute, the next minute you can be out of the building. So it's all about just always being hungry and always wanting to, you know, get better every single day.
So since you are still hungry, tell me about this manifesting video you're going to shoot next, that because it was a year to the date, 1 year from now, what are we going to look back at? We're going to pretend that this is that video that you're shooting right now. What are you going to be looking back at a year from now saying, see, manifested it again?
Right now, I'm manifesting the Super Bowl. That's the biggest thing for me. You know, given everything that's happened, winning the Super Bowl, another ring is something that I'm going to be manifesting a lot.
And then how about we do 10 years from now?
10 years from now.
10 years from now. We're going long term on this.
10 years from now, hopefully be ready to get my gold jacket. That's the goal right there.
I like that. Then remind me to give you my list of things I want you to manifest for me later.
I got you.